7 identical boats, 7 hungry teams. Among them, 14 crew who have won the event before. Every team bar one has at least one crew member that has tasted Volvo victory. There are 5 Olympic gold medal winners in the fleet and 9 America's Cup victories. The message is clear. The 2017 Volvo Ocean Race fleet is awash with talent. This will be the second time that the Volvo 65s have been used for the race, and the knowledge as to how to make them go quickly has been shared around the fleet. Evidence that points to this being the closest race in the 45-year history of the event. This month, we take a close look at the teams and the key players in our guide and rankings ahead of the start. The 7-boat fleet can be split into 3 groups. First, the frontrunners. Starting with skipper Xabi Fernandez, you could list the entire team as key players. It's what makes them the favourites. But particular focus will be on how 49er world champion and America's Cup winner Blair Tuke fares, along with Olympic gold medalist Tamara Echegoyen. Charles Caudrelier came close to victory last time around, and with navigator Pascal Bidigori with him again, the team is among the favourites. Only 2 of their crew are new to the Volvo. Jérémy Bayou is one of the world's top solo offshore sailors, and Marie Rieu is a 4-time NACRA 17 world champion. Runners-up last time, skipper Bao Becking and navigator Andrew Cape have more Volvo round-the-world experience than the rest of their crew put together. Among the Volvo first-timers, America's Cup winning helmsman Peter Burling will be a focus of attention. This race sees several key changes. At 45,000 miles, it's the longest in the history of the event and includes a return to long Southern Ocean legs. The opening stages have changed too. Leg 1 takes the fleet from Alicante to Lisbon via a number of turning points. Then it's the big one, 7,000 miles from Lisbon to Cape Town, South Africa. A leg that puts real pressure on the teams. While the next group is stacked with talent, they've spent less time training afloat, but only a fool would write them off. Previously with Alba Medica, skipper Charlie Enright and Mark Towell are back again under a different team name. Their solid crew includes navigator Simon Fisher, Phil Harmer, Damien Foxall and Tony Mutter, who have all won previous Volvos. Just a week before the start, news broke that Simeon Tienpont would no longer skipper the team. Instead, Brad Jackson would take the reins. A cool-headed Kiwi with 6 previous races under his belt, Jackson is a safe pair of hands. Navigator Jules Salter and Jocko Signorini are from the same mould, with 3 races apiece to their names. Among the newcomers, Olympic gold medalist Martine Grael will be the focus of attention. While the boats are the same, the crew makeup is different this time. A new rule on crew gender has provided an incentive for teams to be mixed. And for the first time, there are women in all of the teams. There's also a great deal of Olympic experience in the fleet. A distinct advantage when it comes to close quarters racing.
This is home for me. I'm normally doing these import nearly races in my 49er. It's kind of the same thing, so I definitely feel comfortable and confident more than the big ocean thing. That's the guys are definitely used to that.
You could argue that all of these boats here are more equal than the 49ers that we race at the Olympics. You know, we would be pretty comfortable to jump on someone else's boat and be straight away in tune. At the end of the day, it's your sailing skills which are gonna, and your way you set up the boats and trim the sails and all of that, that is the difference. So yeah, I think that predominantly is where Olympic class sailors are best.
Our final group were the last to the party. These teams will start the event playing catch-up, but there's still plenty to impress in their crew lineups. The combination of Dee Kafari and offshore rock star Brian Thompson makes for an accomplished foundation for this team. Combined with Martin Stromberg and Liz Wardley, there's further depth to the crew. Kafari has created the biggest sailing squad of the fleet, where the balance between male and female sailors will be 50-50. Straight-talking David Witt is back in the Volvo Ocean Race after a 20-year absence. He's joined by Steve Hales, who, with 5 previous races to his name, is the most experienced on board. But Luke Parkinson knows what victory looks like, having won the last race aboard Abu Dhabi. So what will make for ultimate success? Caudrelier believes there is a new focus for the next race.
I think last time we were the first one to really take the inshore seriously at the beginning. Sometimes the inshore leg is like the start of a race, so because the difference are so small, it's very important to lead at the first mark. So I think everybody take it more seriously now.
So over the next 9 months, the action that decides the final outcome could happen much closer to the shore.